Hey, everybody, welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live. It's great to have you with us. We are live worldwide, and I am your host, Jim Masters, and we love having you with us. We are doing a special show a little bit earlier at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon p.m. Pacific, and 8 p.m. for our fans watching right now live in Ireland and Scotland and England and, of course, other parts of the globe. It's so great to have you here. Hope you're having a good day today. We toast all of you. We welcome you in style today. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. Nice, and it looks blue, doesn't it? It's kind of very, very fancy. Only the best for our viewers. If you're just joining us for the first time, we've been doing this show since April of last year. We're actually coming up on our one-year anniversary. That is coming up at the end of next month. We'll have some real special treats for our viewers around the world. This is an entertainment lifestyle talk show series that we started about a year ago, which sort of branched out of my professional work. I'm a television and radio personality and presenter and host, journalist, actor, writer, producer, stage MC. And I've been doing this work for a long time on television and radio and stage and more here in the United States. We broadcast this show live daily at usually 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Matter of fact, we're going to be on tonight with a very special guest, Hollywood actress, legendary Hollywood actress, Sissy Wellman, will be joining us at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live from Los Angeles, California. She was on The Waltons and My Three Sons. She starred in 40 different movies, commercials galore, and she's on tonight. So that's our regularly scheduled time. You can join us 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific here on our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. But we have a special guest who's joining us right now live from New England, USA, and beautiful area of the country. And she's a dear friend. She's been on our show before. This is her second appearance here on the Jim Masters Show Live entertainment lifestyle talk show series. A wonderful award-winning Celtic violinist and Irish fiddler extraordinaire, Mairead Nesbitt, will be joining us in just a second. Thanks to everybody who's watching us live right now, and those of you who are watching on demand later on in the archives. This is an entertainment lifestyle talk show series bringing back the lost art of conversation. Think about the old school talk shows where, it was a mix of warm, welcoming conversation, inspiring, deep conversations with great entertainment, amazing guests, and variety, where we talk about so many different things and so many different topics. Every single day is something different. So the guests are different, the topics. Guests come from Broadway and Hollywood, television, music, film, as well as science, health and wellness, culinary arts, comedy, sports, international guests from around the world as well. We had a phenomenal St. Patrick's Day show just a couple of days ago. If you didn't see it, check that out. All of the episodes you can binge watch on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Over 300 episodes of our entertainment lifestyle talk show series. So we have lots of fun here on the show. It's all about light, love, levity, or as we call it, lovity, because in the summertime, I said light, love, and levity just a little too fast. And all of a sudden I said levity and everybody fell in love with that. So our viewers, they call themselves the Lovities. They call me Mr. Levity. They call our studio here Lovity Hall, and they're part of the Lovity Squad. So if you're watching for the first time, we welcome you. Be sure and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the amazing content. We have extraordinary episodes of our series every single day, 7 days a week. And again, sometimes like today, we have two shows, double Lovity here on the Jim Masters Show Live. So wherever you're watching, it doesn't matter your zip code, your eye color, your height, weight, income, religious views, political views, or any of that. Everybody is welcome to join us here on the Jim Masters Show Live. So let's check in briefly with the many people that are commenting, as they always do, our Lovity viewers. D. Laura is here. Is it time yet? Is it time yet? My favorite fiddler, D, welcome to the show. We would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And it's so nice to have you here. One of our regular Lovity viewers, Maureen, is watching in Arizona. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am starting a week of staycation, so I'm happy. I'm a happy girl right now, and I'm so excited with today's entertaining conversation. You got it. Absolutely. Good to see you, Maureen. Maureen works in the medical field, so she is a real blessing to all of us. Kathy Short watching in Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Jim and Lovities. Happy Saturday afternoon. So good to see you, Kathy. Juanita watching, once again, one of our regular Lovity viewers in South Africa. Hi, Jim. Jim and Lovity family. Hope you all had a great Saturday. Oh, we sure are. I know it's almost Sunday for you, right? Because you're there in South Africa. Willie is watching in the Netherlands and Holland. Hello, my dear friends. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Willie. 2 shows, Willie. Hope you're going to stay up late today. And from Canada, hello, Jim and Lovities. Merlin is watching in Innerkip, Ontario, Canada as well. Nice to see you, Merlin. And Wozniak in the Jacksonville, Florida, USA area. Good afternoon, Jim and all Lovities. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday. We sure are. And it's always wonderful when you are here, Anne. And we welcome anybody that's joining us new, or if you're watching this later on, we thank you as well. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. We love that. So nice to see all of you. Delor from New York City. Fantastic. Nice to see you there in New York, D. It's a pleasure to have you here on the show. Kathleen Walker is also in New York City. Hi, Jim and fellow Lovities. Excited to see Mairead. You are one of our regulars, and we love you as well. And Bobby McGill is here, my beautiful darling daughter. Bobby McGill, welcome to the show, Bobby, on the Jim Master Show Live. Happy Saturday from Norway. Nice to see you as well. Again, we would love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to see the episode that Mairead did with me when she was on the first time back in late spring, early summer, just go back in our archives. You can see that epic conversation we had when Mairead was on the show beforehand. Nice to see you from Norway. Nice to see you from Mexico. Hi, Jim Masters. Maria, nice to see you. You're enjoying the show. I thank you very much and hope you'll join us regularly. We're here every day. Hi, Jim and Mairead. Happy magical spring equinox. Jen is Zen on the mountains. They're in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That is fantastic. And Llewellyn is here. Welcome, Llewellyn. Good afternoon. Nice to see you here, Llewellyn. Welcome. Willie in Holland said this is her 280th episode of our show that she has not missed. Wow, that is dedication and loyalty, and you're really a Lovity. Thanks, Willie. And Tiffany Moore is here. Hello, Jim and Mairead and Lovity friends. Tuning in from Chicago. Tiffany is a great friend of mine and of our friend Mairead's as well. Fantastic. Nice comments here from everybody. Julia, hello from Tennessee. I hope you're doing well. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Good to see you as well. And we welcome everybody that is joining us. As I mentioned, our very special guest is a dear longtime friend of mine. The very first time we met was right then, actually that moment, and that goes back. We talked about this on the other episode of the Jim Master Show Live when Mairead was graciously joining us. That is Mairead, of course, and Lisa Kelly. And this is in the PBS television studio when I was interviewing Mairead and our wonderful friend Lisa Kelly and all of Celtic Woman when they came to the United States for the first time. And they were debuting Celtic Woman and the wonderful concert. And look what happened from there. Of course, we know Mairead from Celtic Woman and Celtic Heart and the new Celtic Land CD, Rocktopia, and her brilliant career that she has individually. She's got a beautiful jewelry line and violin line. We're going to talk about all that. Here is the gang, original gang with Celtic Woman when they were in the studio with me and I was interviewing them. You can recognize all of those happy, smiley faces. Lynn Hillary was a guest on our show recently, as was Chloe Agnew. So you can see those episodes as well. This was pretty recent, too, with our dear friend Tim Janis and the Harp Twins and the whole gang, Lynn and Amir McGoon. Amir was a guest on our show live from London just a few months ago. You can check that episode out. And I'm on the end there on the left when we were in Maine filming Tim Janis's wonderful special, Celtic Heart. And, of course, some other wonderful events that we've had an opportunity to attend and be a part of. This is at Carnegie Hall in New York City. And of course, with our dear friend Tim Janis, wonderful composer, and just various photos. There's Lynn Hillary and Alex Boyer. This is, of course, at Carnegie Hall when I was emceeing, Master of Ceremonies, and they were performing. And we've had lots of, we love this too. This is funny. This is post Carnegie Hall with our dear friends, and we've had a lot of great laughs and good times together. And that's what friendship's all about. So when I said, hey, Mairead, would you like to pop back on the show? She said, absolutely, and was so cool and happy about that. And welcome from Willie, and welcome from Juanita, and we welcome all of you again. Thanks for joining us. And let's welcome live from New England, USA, my dear friend and the wonderfully talented, the amazing Mairead Nesbitt. Hey, Mairead, welcome to the show. Hey.
Lovities
and all the lovities.
It's so good to be here. Thank you so much for having me on again.
Sluncha, we cheers to you as well.
Sluncha what?
Yeah, go. Cheers, cheers. How are you, my friend? You were with us a few months back in the summertime. We had an epic conversation. You performed live. We had so much fun. But you've also been doing some wonderful things since we chatted last. You're like me. You're always busy. You always have your hands in so many different things. How have you been, my friend? And what are you up to now?
Jim, thank you so much for having me on. I tell you what, this part of the world, the weather, the spring is coming in, Jim, and it's just so lovely. I had a lovely walk just before we came on here, and it just raises the spirits. And I just want to, first of all, Jim, before I go into everything coming up, because everything has been so busy.
Yes.
I just want to play a tiny bit of You Raise Me Up, because all of you guys raise us all up, especially at this time. And I just want to play a little bit of the chorus because of the weather, Jim.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend. You Raise Me Up, Mairead Nesbitt.
Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, everyone.
Love it. Love it. That's a great way to begin.
We're going to be doing that from, a little bit in and out of music, Jim. I thought it'd be nice for everyone. And it's been such a busy time, even just going back from today, which is so fantastic to be on your show again, Jim. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure.
Thanks for all your lovely comments, everyone. And St. Patrick's Day. I hope everyone had a brilliant St. Patrick's Day. I was so busy on St. Patrick's Day, as you know.
Yes.
Yes, I guess it's with Tim, the brilliant Tim Janis.
Our dear friend Tim Janis and friends, right?
Yes, Camille and Kennerly Harp twins and Emer McGeown. And we were on with Hoda and Jenna on the Today Show in the morning. And that was just the biggest buzz. That was so fantastic. And our dear friend Roma Downey said the beautiful Irish blessing as well. So it really set the tone, Jim, for the whole morning. And then I was on Irish Music Magazine live stream, a 50-minute live show, free for everybody. Well, actually, Irish Music Magazine had their music on all day,
all the time,
from 17 artists all around the world, and it was free to everyone. And of course they had our different donation to concert links if people wanted to, but the main thing is that everyone enjoyed the music. And I just had the honor of being on Irish Music Magazine's cover.
Oh, let's see that up close.
Yeah, so I hope it's not shiny. There you go. And it's irishmusicmagazine.com. And, I just...
Congratulations, my friend. Well deserved, too. Well deserved. You work very, very hard. I've been on stages with you. I've been in television studios with you. I've seen you socially. You work very, very hard. You make it look easy. You make it look effortless, but you really care about what you do. You're extraordinarily talented. You're very gifted, and you're very warm and friendly and approachable with everybody. And that's why one of many reasons why I consider you a dear friend. But you do work so, so hard. When people see you on stage and doing your thing, it looks so effortless and easy, but a lot of work goes on behind the scenes. So you deserve all of the accolades you get, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much, Jim. And, it's really our family, as I like to call them. They've been such a huge support, and I love calling them my family because they're a family to me. And they come to all my concerts, Jim. And, we get such great supports from all our friends as well. And, people coming to our concerts. The concerts are starting to happen again, Jim.
I
have a concert tomorrow at the Irish Cultural Centre in Mass in New England, and it's just in Canton, and it's really amazing. It's eventbrite.com is where you can get your tickets. It's my first of all, Jim, it's my first virtual concert, and it's my first hybrid concert. Have you ever heard of one of those, Jim?
Yes, that's really cool. Tell our audience about that if they're not familiar how that works.
Yeah, so a hybrid concert is they have under strict guidelines, of course, mandated. They have released 50 seats to 50 lucky people who want to come tomorrow, and there's lunch as well, and under strict guidelines, very careful, very safe, and then also it's virtual as well. So the tickets, you can get them virtually from anywhere in the world, and also you can actually go there in person as well to the Irish Cultural Centre tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern, from 3 to 4. So it's going to be a great day. They do amazing things, Jim. I don't know if you know them. They're amazing for the Irish culture there in Massachusetts, and they hold fantastic things like haymaking and different cultural activities from Ireland. And this is Irish cultural month, as you know, as well. Old March.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow, Jim, because that's going to be my first hybrid concert in 2 years.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's gone by so quickly, but you've stayed active, busy. I mean, you have the violin line, you have the jewelry line. You were during sort of the thick of the pandemic, you were with your family in Ireland and sort of doing some performances with the family close by. And now, of course, you're back in the States. How's that been for you? Have you been, getting by and getting along and doing what you need to do to keep connected and keep busy with everything? Because it's been a strange year.
Yeah, it's been a really strange year, especially for artists in general. That's why it was so lovely for Irish Music Magazine to do that whole live stream and put people's PayPal links underneath their different 50-minute sets, because they're all free, but if somebody wanted to donate, they could. And I had some great musicians playing with me. So it was great that some people donated, because it means that, we all make a little bit and we can just feel good about, making other people feel good as well at this time. And of course, as you know, I, launched my new jewelry line, and I'm so excited about that. That's on JT.
Congratulations,
everybody. And I'm so excited, so excited. I did my first TV show on March the 6th, and we had a great time. It was just amazing. And I hope that everyone can get a chance to get to Jewelry TV, even if you go to jtv.com and put in Mairead Nesbitt or Mairead, or, my line will come up. And so I hope you love it. It's my new jewelry line. And, that has been 15 months in the making with my amazing manager, Neil Grover. And, so we have been doing lots of special projects together, and JTV, the new jewelry line, has been one of them. And of course, then my violin line is on my website, my lessons, my cameo messages, all of that's on my website as well. So as you said, Jim, everything has been keeping going on my website a little bit, trickling in,
That's it. And you're staying connected, and there's some cool things you're working on too. Of course, like you mentioned, Celtic Heart, Celtic Woman, Celtic Lands, the CD with Tim and our friends, Rocktopia. You were on Broadway with Rocktopia. Other things that are coming up too that you're excited about, you're working on as well, right?
Yeah, Rock Me Amadeus is actually the new rock show that I'm featured in, and this is going to be the next Broadway spectacular. And it's starring the amazing Alison Cambridge, musical director Tony Bruno, myself, Chloe Larry, who you know really well, and just amazing stars, Tony Vincent, just absolutely amazing people. So that's on their YouTube channel, Rock Me Amadeus Live. We do a different, really beautifully produced video every month. So go on to their channel. It's amazing, Rock Me Amadeus. And our last video was with the amazing icon Dee Snider, the rock god. He's just amazing. So we did that, and it was absolutely amazing. So we're, keeping the videos going there on YouTube, guys, if you want to see those. Rock Me Amadeus Live.
I love that. Looking at some of these comments, Tiffany has 3 pieces of your jewelry from the new line. Absolutely stunning. Bobby Gill says the jewelry is great. Erin loves the pieces she has so far. That's great, Bobby. And Jennifer Barry says, I love your magical jewelry as well. This is wonderful, wonderful comments. People familiar with it. You know, we actually have a clip featuring the jewelry. And why don't we show that so people get a good idea? Because this is something, you know, they know you from your performances and your stellar artistry on stage and television, but they might not be aware of the jewelry line. So why don't we show that clip, and then we'll come back and we'll chat and maybe throw another song in, and we'll continue our Irish crack together. All right, here's that clip, gang.
Hi, I'm Mairead Nesbitt. You may know me from Celtic Woman, Rocktopia on Broadway, and Lord of the Dance. I'm so thrilled to introduce Mairead Nesbitt Jewellery, available exclusively at JTV. My jewellery line is inspired by my love and passion for music, Celtic Irish lore, and I'm so excited to share it with you all.
Really nice, really nice. That's exciting, my friend. That's exciting.
It is. It's so exciting. And really, my jewelry tells stories of Irish lore, as I said in that video. And there's a specific story for every piece. Like, for instance, the keyholes that you saw, the keyhole that I have here in my hand,
the
ring and the necklace. And, you know, so that's my keyhole ring. And that is a story behind that is the fairy doors at the bottom of the old trees in Ireland. There's little fairy doors that you can put your wish into. You can write a wish, open the door, put your wish in, and it goes away to the other world, and they take care of it and they make your wish come true. And that's where the keyhole comes from. And also on that keyhole, there's a little robin. And I don't know if you can see the little robin sitting on the keyhole, but the robin is in tradition. And I think it's similar for here as well, that somebody that you love and very much and care for very much is actually coming to visit you from the other world. And you know, I think that story really resonated with me, and it just inspired me to design that collection. And I've lots of other collections there with all lovely stories like that, Jim, that everybody will love. And I hope they get to see it, go to the link and get to see it.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. When you have an opportunity to do that, because people, you know, when you're in the public eye and when you're specifically a performer, I mean, there's so much emotion that's attached to what you do. When they see you perform, when they hear the music, when they, you know, hear you chatting, even like on a show like this, they feel so connected. And as a television, radio person myself and stage person, I get that and I fully embrace that. And you're so approachable and warm with your fans. You're so connected with your fans. And I like to do that as well. That's why we, you know, bring our viewers in, our lovedies into the conversation here. I think it's very important to respect and honor those who believe in what you're doing and in your talent and your craft. And when you have like the jewelry line and of course the violins as well, it's an extra connection that people have. So when they're wearing the jewelry or they're playing a violin that's from your custom collection, they feel even closer to Mairead. They're already close, but they feel even closer because they have some of these things. Like people who are our viewers, our lovedies, we're working on lovedy swag people want for the Jim Master Show Live, lovedy t-shirts and mugs. And we should have maybe even you design something for our show and we'll do something with the show for the jewelry or something. But they want all kinds of lovedy things from the Jim Master Show Live. And I think it's beautiful that you're doing that because it really just brings people closer to you. Like Elena here, who says really nice and elegant pieces of jewelry, beautiful, love that. I mean, and that's the kind of response that you get to it, right?
Yeah, it is, Jim. I really, with this jewelry collection, what I wanted to bring across is the soulful but whimsical, because we're coming into spring, and
yes,
you know, I had a fantastic collections for St. Patrick's Day as well. And my beautiful Shamrock sprig sold out because, I had the story behind that was that I've been on loads of shows in New York, as you know, Jim, just with Celtic Woman and different shows on Patrick's Day. And even in the White House a few times.
Carnegie Hall.
Presidents in Carnegie Hall in Radio City. And I never had my Shamrock sprig. And here I am, an Irish person that didn't have a Shamrock sprig, and everyone else seemed to, well, not everyone, but, people who were able to get them shipped specially from Ireland. And, so I did the Shamrock sprig in the gold and the beautiful green peridot stone. And so people love that. And I have one myself, and now I'll never be without my Shamrock sprig again. So
you think it brings you good luck too?
I think so. I mean, I just love that it's a sprig. It's not a costume jewelry. It's, the way sometimes you see costume jewelry with shamrocks or that kind of thing. It's gold. It's beautiful. There's a few, like the old way of wearing, and this, Jim, the old way of wearing the shamrock in Ireland is not just one shamrock. It's a bunch. It's a sprig. Of shamrock that the old men and everybody in Ireland, and it comes from the elderly as well. They always know how to do something better than everyone else.
They do.
They have the lovely sprig and the pin in there, and also with my brooch you can do that, or you can put it on an omega necklace and wear it as a necklace. So I just thought it was just a nice story, and I'll never be without my Shamrock sprig again. So I'm delighted.
Yeah. So get yours. That's really fantastic.
You can pre-order them again.
Oh, that gets sold out? Wow.
They got sold out that day, literally that day, because people wanted them for St. Patrick's Day. And but there's lots of amazing pieces, and also you can pre-order your Shamrock sprig as well. It's a beautiful classic, actually, and that's what I wanted to say, Jim.
Mother's Day is coming up too.
But the classic look as well. The
classic look. Yeah.
It has to be elegant. It has to be beautiful. It has to really feel beautiful, and worth what you're looking at it and you're feeling it.
And feeling the true value. Well, Ann Wozniak, she concurs, because in Florida, she says the jewelry is very elegant. My daughter and I love it. And she's one of our regular viewers, which is really, really nice. And she says, I saw you perform in Radio City in 2014, my very first Celtic Woman concert. That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. And Mother's Day is coming up too. Wonderful gifts from Mother's Day coming up in May.
Yes.
So that's
sent one home to my mother for Mother's Day. And so she loves it. And it was very difficult for me to get one.
Even for you to get it, because they're so popular. But
everybody go on jtv.com onto my jewelry line and pre-order, because it's, there's so many other ones as well. I have beautiful shamrock, tiny little earrings and a necklace and different pieces that you'll absolutely love. And I have one collection that's called the Enchanted Butterfly, and it's based on this tune, Jim. And I arranged this tune and called it the Enchanted Butterfly because each piece, this tune is engraved into each piece. So this is the tune. Fantastic. I'll just play you a little bit of the tune, okay? So,
that'll be perfect. Yes.
It's the butterflies fluttering all over the place, and
you can vision that. Yeah,
and it's written, actually engraved on the pieces. So that collection is beautiful too, and just so many of them I really do love, and I'm glad that everyone else loves it there too.
They do, absolutely. So encourage people to check that out. And you've got a beautiful bow in your hand. We talked about it last time, but tell us more about it. I know Tiffany Moore, who's been a guest on our show too, and a viewer, she has that, and a lot of people do. Tell us about it. It's beautiful.
Tiffany has my bow and my Hibernia violin, so she has a lot of my line, and I'm very thankful to Tiffany for the support. And the great player Hilary Klug also has this signature bow as well, with the hot pink hair. And you can get it also in different colors. You can get green as well. You can get the, different color hair like black or green, pink, different color sticks as well. So I actually love the balance of this bow because it's stunning, even with a viola. It's really gorgeous. It gets a really beautiful sound, and it's my signature bow from my Celtic Violin collection, and that's on my website, maireadnesbitt.com. And I hope everyone can get a chance to visit my website because there's so much on there. There's the violins, there's lessons, there's cameo messages, and lots of information about concerts coming up. And of course, my signature bows.
Yes, we have a clip actually too from the violin line in the collection that I'd love our lovely viewers to check out. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Jim Masters. This is our quite popular international daily entertainment lifestyle talk show series. And my very special guest is the one and only award-winning Celtic violinist, Mairead Nesbitt, live from New England, USA. And we are sharing good times with all of you and positive vibes. And we're so honored to have my friend here for her second time. We'll always have her back for you. And she's always so gracious to join us here on the show. Here is a little bit more about Mairead's stunning violin collection.
Hi everyone, I'm Mairead Nesbitt. I'm so proud to introduce you to my Celtic violin line. The violins in my Celtic violin collection are named after pieces from my album Hibernia, and I can't wait to introduce the line to you all. Absolutely love my Amadeus Albany copy violin here. It is absolutely incredible. As you can see, it's just so stunning.
I'm super excited about this fiddle and this bow from Mairead Nesbitt's line of fiddles. This fiddle has completely changed the way I play. I've gotten so much better just in the past 6 weeks since I've been playing this fiddle.
So this violin is my premium violin. It is called Hibernia from my solo album. As you can see, it's a very, very beautiful violin. How stunning is the wood there. It is a gorgeous, sweet and powerful sound. It really is complemented by these strings, Tomastic Peter Infeld strings. And they have a wonderful combination of power and sweetness. Very, very elegant, both the violin and the strings. The O'Bara Bridge is a very deluxe version, and also the Whitner tailpiece as well. This instrument is a handcrafted instrument from Prague, and it is very, very beautiful, as you can see. This violin is called Celtic Dawn, and it's also one of my high-end premium models. I really love this violin, the way it's set up. It is very, very similar to my own violin that I play all the time. It is a very, very beautiful, warm, sweet tone, which is what I tend to prefer. The strings, of course, are Tomastic Peter Infeld. Very, very beautiful strings, powerful and sweet. Both together, a great combination of power and elegance, which is something that you'll need as an advanced player. I also played this model on my album Hibernia when I recorded it in Ireland.
If you like what you hear, there. I'm playing my new fiddle from Mairead Nesbitt's shop. It sounds amazing and I love it so much I can't quit.
This is my reining up model from my Celtic Violin collection. I love this violin. It has got a very warm, mellow tone, almost like a viola tone. I love that kind of tone. I'm very partial to that. The strings are Tomastic dominant strings, of course, made in Vienna, Austria. They really complement this violin because it is a very, very round, low tone, so it does need that clarity of sound from these strings to also carry it through. This is the second violin in my collection. It's called Invasion. I love this violin. It's got a fantastic Tomastic dominant strings this time, the Wittner Ultra tailpiece. It's got a great bridge, Ober bridge. It's a deluxe bridge made in France. Of course, the strings are made in Vienna, Austria. I named this violin Butterfly because I just felt it was a lovely name for the instrument itself. It's a youthful name. It just evokes flying around the place. It is a piece that I've played on stage for many years with Celtic Woman, and also there's a version of it on my album Hibernia as well. So I just thought it was a very perfect name for this instrument. The strings, of course, are from Tomastic and Felt in Vienna in Austria. They are the fantastic new string from them called Alpha. So it's Alpha by Tomastic. This tailpiece is a Wittner tailpiece, Ultra tailpiece, made in Germany also, Ober bridge. I love this violin. It's got a beautiful sound. It's powerful, it's clear, it's got a warm sound.
Very nice. And rocking to that's a good theme. I saw when our show theme was playing for the Jim Masters show live. Da-na-na-da-na-na-da-na-na. You were dancing and flipping around there. You like it, huh?
Oh, it's fantastic. I just have to say something, Jim, as well. Dee Lore, who's tuned in, did the art for the very end of that video. Would you believe that? He's so talented, graphic artist, and he did the artwork for the last section of my promo video for the violin line. So thank you so much.
Yeah, Dee, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany has lovely comments there as well. And you know what? Because Bobby and Aaron are on, actually, Jim, okay? This is one of Bobby's favorites. I'm going to do, this is very, very, let me see, will I play it on the viola or the violin? I think I'll play it on the viola.
You know, while you're there, I think Gary Troyer in Iowa who's watching, he says, Mairead, what is the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Oh, there's no difference, Gary. So it's the same instrument. The violin, usually people who play classical music call it a violin, and then fiddlers playing traditional music or, jazzers or, country music might call it a fiddle. It's either or. It's actually the same. And then this beautiful, beautiful chocolate viola, as you
really nice, beautiful.
This viola, it's so beautiful, and it's from Dublin, from Kieran Crehan in Dublin, Crehan Musical Instruments. I love this viola, but I want to play something for you all. I know it's really well known, but my nana used to sing this song, and Bobby asked me to play this song for my family on Cameo, and I really jumped at the chance because it makes me feel really homesick in a good way. And it's very, very recognizable here when Irish eyes are smiling. It's such an old melody, Jim, and it's so lovely. I'm going to try the viola here, okay?
When Irish eyes are smiling.
Isn't it? It's just so beautiful. I'm going to try it on the viola here, okay? And this is for Bobby and Aaron and Dee and all the family tuning in, and also everybody else.
All the lovedies.
All the lovedies. Okay, here we go.
Very beautiful. When
Oh,
Irish eyes are smiling.
yeah, it's just so nice.
Yeah.
I know it's very well known, but I love it. You know, similar to Danny Boy. I love Danny Boy too, and of course I love all the reels and the jigs and the fast tunes as well, Jim. You know, but these tunes are really beautiful and they really matter to people. You know,
Yes.
they make people think of home. And when you're away from home, it's the only time you realize this. When you're away from home, that's when you. Now I understand. I understand
Yeah.
now exactly
Yeah.
why these tunes mean so much to people.
Right.
It really does, you know.
You have to be away from home to really,
I think so.
understand it. Absolutely. Anne is watching in Southern California, one of our regular lovely viewers. Hello, everyone. What a beautiful song. Dee, welcome, Dee. Again, love having you here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love it, Dee. Love supporting Mairead any way I can. That is absolutely beautiful. And Maureen says, okay, tearing up now. She's in Arizona, USA. This was my mom's favorite song. We lost her 18 months ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Maureen.
I'm so sorry, but that's the thing. You know, these songs are so important to people.
Yeah, they
And I
are.
remember my nana singing that. I was on her knee and she was singing it to me. You
Yeah.
know, so it's Maureen, I'm so sorry for your loss. And you know, I can't even begin to think the pain, you know, that people go through, you know, and it's so important that music just heals you and
Yes.
uplifts you because you remember your mom from that song, and it's so important. You know, we can't underestimate. And I know musicians and artists in general will be the last people to get back to the stage again, but hopefully it'll happen sooner than you think. And you know, that we'll have the ability to uplift people. We have the ability online, which is great on the virtual concerts or hybrid concerts, but it'll be great to do it all in person as well. And I hope that brings back lovely memories, Maureen, of your mum as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the thing, like you say, music is very healing in so many different ways. And this year that we've all gone through, we could never have imagined a pandemic and the economy and the civil unrest and the political craziness, everything that's gone on all at the same time. People have been turning to things that make them feel comfortable. I've said oftentimes on this series, get in touch with nature, go out into the garden, to the forest, go to the ocean. We're lucky living along the coast here. The ocean is a go-to Zen place for me. Music as well is extremely healing. Watch old movies and comedy TV shows and things that are constant, that bring you joy and bring you blessing is so important throughout the year, whether times are good or not, but especially when you're feeling down and especially when you need to be lifted and inspired, which you and I are very big about doing that. And the people that are around us are the types of people that like to lift and inspire others as well. So follow the constants, the things that, when it seems like the world is coming apart and your rug is being pulled from underneath you, go to the things that have always been there and will always be there, like music, like art, like nature, the ocean, the forest, and surround yourself with that. And it'll bring you joy and peace. And just like time with your loving family is important too. And again, music, as you know, has such healing and joyous properties, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I'm so lucky to come from an amazing family of musicians, Jim, and we did an album together, 3 generations of Nesbitts in a room that not only I grew up playing music in, but my father and my nana. So the house is more than 300 years old. So we did an album together as a family. And, music does bring everyone together, regardless of what you're going through. If you allow it to bring you all together, it does bring you all together in a lovely, lovely way. And, it's I've had the absolute honor of working with my brother Carl on lots of different projects, and Carl Nesbitt, he's on YouTube as well, YouTube channel, and he's a new album out at the moment called Return. And it's all about that. It's a journey. It's returning to what we're going to hopefully experience, and being able to hug each other again. My goodness, that's going to be amazing. To being able to return to a little bit of safe normality, And I just love, and I actually got it in the post today, Jim, return. And it's so beautiful. Look at the colors even. And it's by Carl Nesbitt. It's on bandcamp.com.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
And
Yeah.
it's a journey about returning, and you know what, you can just put it on in the car and you know, just cruise to it. It's on bandcamp.com.
How would you, for those not familiar, how would you describe the music and his style?
His style is very uplifting, very funky, uplifting. There's some
Nice.
beautiful slow melodies, but there's great fast melodies, and just cruising. And there's a journey from the first track to the end. So it's really beautiful. You should give it a go. It's on bandcamp.com. You can, I'm going to send you a gift of it, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Virtually.
I will love it.
Whole album. So you can go on to bandcamp.com. They're a great site for independent musicians, and it's just amazing. But as you said, getting back to concerts, and I'm so looking forward to tomorrow, Jim, in the Irish Cultural Centre.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's on at 3:00 Eastern. It's on virtually, but also 50 people can go tomorrow to the Irish Cultural Centre, and obviously under guidelines. And I'll have, for the second time in 2 years, I'll be playing to real people as well.
Not just to cardboard cutouts like they have in the baseball stadiums and football stadiums. Yeah. Real people who will be clapping, and that's cool. That really, I know it's going to be a slow adjustment for everybody going back in. And of course there's the vaccines and all. And
just great news. And
isn't that
so hopeful. And also, I'm going to be in Florida at the Moon Theatre, which is very, very
fantastic.
It's a club. It's a really fancy nightclub. And so the Moon Theatre in Florida, in Tallahassee, I'm going to be there April 1st. And I think Bobby is going. Bobby and Aaron, I think you guys are going. And I think there's a few of my family traveling hours and hours and hours tomorrow to Canton, to the Irish Cultural Centre as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. And, you know, it's going to be amazing. Mike Brown, John Turbot, and, you know, there's so many people coming, and I can't wait to see you all, guys. And April the 1st as well in Florida at the Moon.
That is so cool. Do I see a little green violin to the right of you on that shelf? That is cool. You got a lot of cool things on that shelf. What do we see there?
Yeah, so this is, it's a, you know what, I got this from a fan. This light here, it's a light that you just plug it in. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And it has different colors. That's my favorite. Green is my favorite color. So that's beautiful. This beautiful picture here is from JTV. And this was also made by a fan. It's a stunning, stunning carving of a violin. And then, of course, this is the Grammy nomination with the Tiffany box here. So that was absolutely amazing to get. And of course, my parents and myself here, my husband, Jim here. And, you know, I have lots of interesting things. This is the Irish Music Magazine Award for Best Female of the Year. And this is the most downloaded song from Japan, that beautiful green thing there, Jim. It's really lovely. And this I don't know if you see this guitar, but that's from Ron. Ron Foster is a fan as well, who gave me that at the Irish Cultural Centre last year when the family had a big get together there before COVID. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow under strict guidelines. So it'll be amazing. And please don't forget to get your tickets, everyone, because it's really great, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What have you learned? What are some things, some teachable moments that you've learned through everything that we've been through in this last year? I know when you and I, you know, we stay in touch even off the air regularly, but when you were on this series last late spring, early summer, we were sort of just starting to go into the reality and the understanding of the COVID situation and everything closing and not being able to see people and hug and all of that. Yeah. What are some things that you learned about yourself and maybe life in general through all of that, Mairead?
I think, Jim, you know, the most important thing is family and friends are the most important thing. Your health, being, taking the advice, of scientific advice, taking all that in. That has been a big thing for me. Lots of families have been, torn apart a little bit with different opinions, political opinions, COVID opinions, and different things. That's been an interesting dynamic as well with different people. And, it's regardless, I think everybody just has to love each other, whether it be from, a little bit afar, or, just keep them in your mind all the time. And, if you're kind of not on the same wavelength at the moment, don't worry. You will be on the same wavelength if you're having differences of opinions with people. That's a big thing that I've seen, Jim. And also, career-wise, I think it's important, especially for musicians, Jim, who are the last to get back, the very last. We had to pivot, as they say. That was the big thing, pivoting digitally, which you've done. You did even prior to COVID with this amazing show. And, I think it's important to do your live streams and keep in touch with your fans, and to really respect what they would love to hear and see, and because they're so supportive. They want to see that you're okay. Oh, are you playing somewhere near them? Maybe you are. Have a newsletter, have your website, have your socials. It's so important just to keep in contact digitally with everybody, because it makes sense, because if your fans are all over the world, well, then it makes sense to keep in contact with them.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And you've been doing that, which is fantastic. And you've got, some exciting things that are coming up, which I think are amazing. Why do you love this work so much? I know it's not even work. When you and I've talked about this, we are very blessed to be able to do work that really calls to who we are, our DNA. It's wonderful work that speaks to others, connects others, and inspires and lifts others up. And it comes through, our talent and what we've done with it. What are some of the things that continue to inspire and give you great blessing to want to perform, to want to be so connected with everybody, Mairead, in such a beautiful way as you do, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Jim. Well, I think there's two different things happening here, especially with the lockdown that has been happening. I've been concentrating, as you know, on the different projects, on the jewelry collection on my website, but also on a big show that I'm writing myself called Celtic Spells. And that's we're going to be able to share a teaser of that with people very soon. And I'm working with the most amazing Irish composer, Peadar Townsend. And we're both working together on this, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. Celtic Spells, it's just going to be fabulous. And I think that has given me an opportunity to work more on Celtic Spells for the end of 2021 and 2022, to get that ready as such. Kind of like what Rock Me Amadeus is doing, getting your ducks in a row for 2022. Right. Doing a different video every month, and a really nice, beautiful video every month of every song, for instance. And so I'm really, really love working with different people. I always have, Jim. I always have loved collaborating with different artists. And now I get to do that on Celtic Spells as well with Peadar and my brother Carl and Neil Grover and Ed Keane, my agent, so we're all putting that together. So it's going to be phenomenal to have that actually ready, Jim, for people wanting to come back to the theatres, So I'm really happy about that. That's really taught me a lot, to try and really get yourself organized in a way. And, as I said earlier, JTV, my new jewelry line, that's 15 months in the making. So I'm glad that people are getting to see that as well. So things do take a long time. So the lockdown happened in that amount of time, really nearly 2 years ago, when you think about it. It's a year and a half anyway. And so it has been, a cloud with a silver lining, I'll call it, to get these things ready and for 2021, 2022.
Fantastic, my friend. Is there any little music that you want to play us out with, perhaps, maybe?
Yes.
A tune?
I meant to say to people, if you have any requests, I know we're going soon, but let's see. Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, gang. If you have any quick requests before Mairead heads out, because she has other things that are happening today, and we have tonight's show too. So while she's here, she's so gracious. If you have a quick request, something quick, she might be able to do it and squeeze it in, but she's going to do something right now. You're amazing, my friend. Love you so much.
Oh, thank you, Jim. I'm going to play something lively, and this is just a tune that people know. They love this tune. It's very lively. It's a reel, and I hope it gets people's feet tapping.
Yes, we need positivity, right?
Positivity, that's it.
I love that. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. Somebody just quickly said, of course, Danny Boy. That I knew that would be something. That's
Why not?
and, Danny Boy, or let's see. Julia says Danny Boy. Tiffany says Fox Hunters, and let's see. And she says, "Oh yes, Shenandoah."
Oh my goodness! Now they're making it very difficult for us, Jim.
I'm gonna say, see, oh boy.
Okay, I'm going to try and play a little bit of all of them. All right.
A medley, a Mairead medley.
Okay, Shenandoah first. Okay.
All right. That is the world record for doing 3 songs at once. That is incredible. That is incredible. Love Celtic Woman Chris. Before you go, Mairead, you may have heard this little story before. You are the reason why I originally decided to watch Celtic Woman back 15 years ago. Thanks, Mairead, for bringing joy into our lives.
Oh, thank you.
Beautifully said. Thank you very much, Chris. That is gorgeous. So beautiful. Angel from Bobby. Claps from Kathleen. Ann Wozniak in Florida says, thank you for a lovely afternoon, Mairead and Jim. It is our pleasure. Thank you so much. It is our pleasure. Wow. And hearts from Bobby. Delore, of course. Mairead versus the Energizer Bunny. Mairead, TKO. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for a very pleasant afternoon, Kathy. In wonderful Cleveland, Ohio, and amazing. Lots of levity coming here. We appreciate that from everybody watching. And again, we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. We would love it. We do this show daily. We have another show coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And Juanita, watching in South Africa, one of our regular levity viewers. Beautiful. And thank you for sharing your lovely music with us. You are very welcome, Juanita and Gary and Ior. Thank you, Mairead. This has been wonderful, wonderful. Tiffany, Lux, myself in the practice room. Oh my God, amazing, Mairead. And wow, from by.
I love it. Oh, everybody, Jim, first of all, thanks for having me on. And everyone, thank you so much for all your beautiful, beautiful comments. And I hope to see some of you at the Irish Cultural Centre tomorrow in Canton, and also at the Moon in Florida, Tallahassee, April 1st. So that's going to be a great night. And your website, what is your website so people can find out information there? Yeah, MaireadNesbitt.com or MaireadNesbittViolin.com, but MaireadNesbitt.com will get you there. And sign up for the newsletter. There's one coming out in a day or two. Fantastic. You're the best, my friend. Love you so much. And so, so glad our paths have crossed in life. What would be one thing you would say maybe to the audience to describe our show here and your experience on the Jim Masters Show Live? Well, Jim, as you know, you're my favorite TV host, which I've said years ago on public television. No, you did live on TV. I appreciate that. On live on TV. So first of all, people are so blessed to have you, Jim. You really, you bring such a personalized angle on the whole thing. You bring yourself, you're so genuine and so warm, so much fun. The show resonates with everybody all over the world. And my gosh, Jim, I can't believe, is this over 300 shows now? Yes. And it's, you know, I did Mairead Mondays and I just did it for the summer. And that was a lot of hard work. Again, when you said to me that I make it look easy, so do you, Jim. You make it look easy. And for all the lovities out there, you know, I think I can speak for them all to say thank you so much, Jim, for enlightening people's lives, and keep watching the show, everybody. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. I love that back and forth. You'd be great. You'd be great performing on a cruise ship. You're the best. I'm having fun. Thanks so much. Oh, it's always a fun time with you on and off the air and on and off stage. I toast you, my friend. I wish you nothing but good health. Say hi to your family. I know that they sometimes watch as well, and your beautiful family and back home in Ireland. Hope you and I will be together once again, either performing or just chatting, having a good time. You're always a blessing, and you give so much of yourself, and it's very, very appreciated, my friend, from the bottom of my heart. We'll have you back down the line. Let's stay connected as we always do. Keep you posted, and good luck with everything coming up. I, support you, as you know, and everything you do, and really believe in you. So thanks so much for joining us on the show. Jim, thank you so much, Jim, and have a great show tonight. I know. We're going to do the Clark Kent at the Superman change. I haven't eaten dinner or lunch or breakfast yet, and it's now 4 o'clock. So I think we might do that. I will do a switcheroo. And thank you everybody for being on with us today. We love you, my friend. You take care. You be well, and we will see you again real soon here on the show. Yes, Mairead, I agree that Jim is the best host interviewing. So good and easy. Bye, Mairead. God bless you and your lovely family. Thank you. And Maureen in Arizona, this has been such a lovely afternoon. Thank you for touching my heart with your beautiful music. Good way to wrap it up. My friend, you're the very best. You take care, be well, and we'll see you again soon, okay? Thanks, Jim. Take care. Love you. So lad. Bye. Bye-bye now. The wonderful Mairead Nesbitt, dear friend, an extraordinary talent, as you can see. And if you just discovered her for the very first time,
Wow, there's so much more to discover. She really is incredible. We wish her luck with her incredible concert performance tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic in Massachusetts. Again, if you joined us late, here are some of those pictures. I love to show these every once in a while with everybody when we have some wonderful things to share with all of you. This is with Celtic Woman initially when they came to the PBS studios, and I had the honor and pleasure of hosting them and interviewing them live when they first came to America, to the United States. This was actually, again, the very first time that we had met. And there's Lisa Kelly as well, wonderful performer. And this was in the PBS studio. And this was recently, it's about a year or so ago, with our dear friends, Camille and Kennerly Kit and everybody here, Lynn Hillary and Mairead McGoon and Tim Janis and all, just Chesamez and just so many great people here. This was celticheart. This was at Carnegie Hall as well. I was emceeing the wonderful American Christmas Carol event with our dear friend Tim Janis. They were there with Tim as well. You might have seen them just this past Wednesday on St. Patrick's Day. They were on the Today Show on NBC with Hoda and Jenna, which was wonderful as well. And again, we've been friends. That picture is really cool. We have tons and tons of pictures. Just picked really a few quick ones here. That's at Carnegie Hall backstage with Alex Boyer, Lynn Hillary, who was also a guest recently on our show. Always having a fantastic, fun time with my dear friend, Mairead Nesbitt. She is really, really a joy. And as you can see, very, very talented. And we just have so much fun. Oh my God. that was a group of us got together after the Carnegie Hall performance and went to a little restaurant. It was late at night and we were all having fun and just having a great time, as we always do also here on the Jim Masters Show Live. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so very much. We are here daily, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific is our regularly scheduled broadcast time for our entertainment lifestyle talk show series. And we have a lot of fun on the show. We always learn something. It's always positive. It's always uplifting, inspiring. We're always educated. And we always come together. We've created a wonderful, beautiful community here, an international community of viewers who watch the show and guests who come from all around the world. If you like the Irish artists, because again, we have artists and guests from all walks of life that are on the show and all backgrounds, but you can check out the YouTube archives at Jim Masters TV to see some of the past episodes with Phil Coulter, Sir James Galway, Chloe Agnew, Lynn Hillary, Ryan Kelly, and Neil Byrne. Neil Byrne is going to be on our show from Celtic Thunder next week. Next Saturday, he's going to be here on our show. This is his second visit as well. He wanted to pop back on the Jim Masters Show Live. So Neil Byrne from Byrne and Kelly and also Celtic Thunder is going to be with us next week. We look forward to that. Damien McGinty's been here, Connor McGinty, Oscar Blue, Roy Buckley, and George Hutton's been with us, Rebecca Harkin, Keith Harkin. And we've got a lot of surprises too. Some really special additional guests going to be joining us. For those of you who like the Irish flavor, of course, we do much more than just Irish, but just recently we've had some amazing guests that have been Irish themed. And I'm Irish on my father's mother's side, so we celebrate that. But if you are somebody who does like the Irish artists specifically, we've had a lot of them on the show. And Lynn Hillary was on the show, Mairead McGoon, live from London, playing the flute, Sir James Galway, Phil Coulter, as I mentioned, so many others. You can check them all out in the archives on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Also, so many other guests we've had and so many other conversations and lots of levity. Check out our St. Patrick's Day show. It was epic. We had the traditional Irish dinner. We sang a couple of songs. We had great look backs at some of the Irish guests who've been on our show from overseas and from the States and from Australia as well. We had the Rumjacks on, the Celtic rock group, very popular. The Rumjacks were on recently. I don't know if you checked that out. You can see that. Colin Keegan was on our show. Paul Byram was on our show. You can see all those episodes on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Of course, we'd love if you subscribe to the channel. Want to let you know as well Now, we have an amazing guest on tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Cissy Wellman, who is a legendary Hollywood actress. She was on The Waltons for many years, as well as on My Three Sons. That's right, My Three Sons, and also in over 40 movies. Yeah, 40 Hollywood movies, tons of commercials, so much more. She is extraordinary. She's with us tonight live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, here on the Jim Masters Show live on the YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. Then tomorrow, former child actor Rodney Allen Rippey is going to be with us. That's going to be fantastic. You know him from the Jack in the Box restaurant commercials for years. He's been on television for years. He's also been a politician. He's very big with global peace initiatives. He's been in movies and TV shows and commercials and so much more. Rodney Allen Rippey, former child star and actor, is going to be with us coming up tomorrow. Really, really cool. Last night we had, originally from Cork, Ireland, Owen Dara. He lives in Pasadena, California. He's a wonderful comedian and singer and performer, entertainer, filmmaker. He was with us last night. If you didn't see that episode, you can check that out as well. Yes, and we have so many incredible guests coming up. As I mentioned, Neil Byrne is going to be with us next weekend. And we've got a Hollywood legend coming up next weekend, too, from West Side Story. Now, here he is, and this is amazing, and we're so excited. George Chakiris is going to be with us. He is a legendary actor. He starred in West Side Story, White Christmas, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, all of these epic movies. And also, There's No Business Like Show Business. And of course, there you see West Side Story. He wrote a wonderful book, My West Side Story Memoir. He's going to be with us next weekend. Here he is when he was accepting the Academy Award. He's not only an Oscar winner, but also a Golden Globe winner as well. He's going to be with us next weekend. On Friday of this coming week, we have Scott Goldman. He's an extraordinary on-air legal expert. And he's been on CBS, NBC, Fox, all kinds of networks. He's reported on the Michael Jackson trial, the O.J. Simpson trial, and so many others. He's going to be with us here on the show. He's got a new book out, too. Then he's coming Friday. And then we also have next weekend Martha Bolton, who wrote this book with the daughter of Bob Hope. Yes, legendary comedian, actor, singer Bob Hope. She wrote this with his daughter, Linda Hope. This is Dear Bob, Bob's wartime correspondence with the GIs of World War II. This is an amazing book that she, Martha, and Linda wrote. And it has all the correspondence. It has beautiful photos and all kinds of stories. And Martha's going to be here next weekend to celebrate legendary Bob Hope and his amazing stories and so much more. And legendary Hollywood actress, television, film, and so much more. Dee Wallace is going to join us as well here on the Jim Masters Show Live. We say thank you to my dear friend, the one and only Mairead Nesbitt, joining us here for the second time on the Jim Masters Show Live. If you want to see the previous episode we did, that was a couple of hours. That was the first time she was on. And you can really have a good time watching that on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. And that was really, really a cool episode. And we thank her for joining us today and updating us on some of the cool things that she's up to. And we really appreciate that. So a nice visit from our friend Mairead today here on the Jim Masters Show Live. We love all of you. Somebody that was watching along with us, who's one of my sidekicks, of course, is George Burns with his cigar and his smile. And all your friends here, I know we have a cast of characters. There's Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. There's Silver, the Silver Lab. There's Jimmy the Clown and the I Dream of Jeannie bottle right there. Gilligan came from Dream of Denver, who's Bob Denver's wife. Bob Denver starred as Gilligan. She's coming on the show in about 2 weeks. She was on before as a guest. She's returning as a guest. She wrote a new children's book. And wife of Bob Denver. She's a brilliant soul inside and out. We love her, and she's going to be joining us. You, again, can find the Jim Masters Show live daily at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific here on our YouTube channel. I invite you to also, if you'd like, you can follow me on all of the social media platforms. We are there as well, and we invite you to follow us there if you'd like to. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope at Jim Masters TV. Follow, like, subscribe, share the lovity as well. And again, sometimes we do 2 shows a day like we did today, because we did an earlier show with Mairead because she was available at 3 p.m. Eastern to join us. And then we have our night show at 7 p.m. Eastern. So sometimes keep abreast of our Facebook page, Jim Masters TV. We have an events section where we promote and list all the upcoming episodes, and also our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV as well. If you've already liked our Facebook page, here's a special announcement about some changes that Facebook is doing universally for everybody. If you have liked our Facebook page, but you haven't clicked follow, make sure you follow the page as much as like it, because they're going to be doing some updates and changes on Facebook where they're going to get rid of likes. So you won't be able to like pages, and those who have already liked pages, you're going to disappear. They're only going to keep those who are following the page. So if you are on my page, Jim Masters TV, or anybody's pages, that's the fan page, the official page, make sure that you click follow as well, not just like, but follow. And we're letting you know so you don't go to the page and realize you're no longer part of the page and you're not getting the updates and not be able to participate, because Facebook is doing some universal changes with all of the pages where they're going to get rid of likes and they're only going to show follows. So make sure if you've clicked like on the Jim Masters TV page, and I thank you so very much if you have, to follow the page as well. Search on the page for it says following, just click follow, because they're only going to keep the followers. They're going to get rid of those who have liked the pages, all pages everywhere. So just letting you give heads up, because they're making those changes with all the pages now everywhere, around the world. So click follow. If you've already liked the page or you want to like the page, feel free to like the page, but make sure if you do, you click follow as well, so we don't lose you and you don't lose us on Facebook. Only those who have liked. It's interesting how they're doing that, but I think the reason why they're doing that is because they feel that people who will not only like a page, but are also following it, getting the updates and following the page, are real fans, or they really want to be engaged with that person's page. I think that's what Facebook's trying to narrow it down to help the people who have the pages to see where their audience is coming from. Who are the people that support that person, that artist, or whatever it may be. So definitely click follow if you like the Jim Masters TV page on Facebook. So that way there you'll still be engaged with us. You'll get the updates and all the lovity. And of course, YouTube is Jim Masters TV as well. So again, if you liked the page already, make sure you go back to the page and click follow. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Jim Masters TV as well. And of course, Mairead is at all those wonderful places as well. Willie says, see you tonight, Jim and friends. Thank you very much, Willie. I know you love this. It was a great afternoon together, wasn't it? With our dear friend Mairead. Owen was awesome. Cynthia in Washington, D.C. Thank you so very much. Wow, Jim has some amazing guests coming up. And we just booked 3 more guests today. We're now booking into late May, early June. Yes, it's really amazing. Some incredible people. Do you know the actor John Davidson, who also had the John Davidson TV series and epic movies and records and so much more? He's coming on our show in June. The one and only John Davidson is joining us as well. That's very exciting. And a few surprises. A lot of great people. You enjoyed last night's show as well. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to hear that. And you're looking forward to seeing your guest this evening. Sissy Wellman's going to be here 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We have a good time with her. Again, she starred on the Waltons, on My Three Sons, and so much more. We'll see you tonight, Cynthia. I'm going to have some dinner or a late lunch. It's 4:30 almost here. And get ready for our next show coming up in just a couple of hours. Great show, Jim, but got to run. Catch you later. Absolutely. You have a good time, Kathy. We'll see you later. Maureen says, this has been the best kickoff to my vacation. Thank you so much, Jim, for a wonderful afternoon. A pleasure, all mine, Maureen. We'll see you tonight. Thanks, Jim and Mairead is so lovely. I'm going to miss the later show. Too little sleep. You had a 9-hour-long children's party today. See you all tomorrow. So you can watch it in the archives. That's right. If you're not able to join us live, And a lot of people watch live, but they don't always comment, which is perfectly fine. Or some people catch our episodes on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV later on. We save all the episodes there, over 300 of them, and you can see them in the archive, so you catch it later on. Juanita, have a good sleep. Thank you, Jim. Great show. Love her. Have a good day. See you later. And Kathleen, of course, you had an opportunity to meet our dear friend Mairead Nesbitt in New York City. I introduced you to her, and I know that made your day. Hope we'll be together again real soon, too. Such a fun spring equinox, Jim. Lovities and guests today and tonight. Spring love is in the air. Slancha, that's right. This weekend kicks off spring. Absolutely. Tiffany, wonderful Tiffany. Tiffany's been on our show twice as well. She's a brilliant Irish fiddler and violinist as well, and multi-instrumentalist. We'll have her back live from Chicago. Wonderful show today. Jim, good to see you. Good to see you, Tiffany, and I hope we're all together real soon. It's been too long, hasn't it? Just too long. You be well, Tiffany in Chicago. Jim, thank you for having Mairead on. Love her. Happy spring equinox. Lots of Irish crack. Thank you very much, Jennifer, there in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Gary, for looking out for me. Jim, go eat. We shall. Love Celtic Woman Chris B. Thank you for the hearts and the smiles. You know what we would love, Chris? If you tell everybody about the Jim Masters Show live, spread the word, tell all your friends to join us and watch the show and join the lovity, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jim Masters TV. We would absolutely love, love, love that. We're growing the show. It's expanded greatly, and it's amazing. The community that we've created here on our entertainment lifestyle talk show series. I love doing it. And as I mentioned, this is a sidebar really to my professional work as a television radio personality. This has been such a lovely afternoon. Thank you for touching my heart with the beautiful music. My pleasure, Mairead's pleasure as well. And thank you so much, Love Celtic Woman, Chris, for those kind words. I really appreciate that. That is beautifully said, beautifully said. And we love you back as well. And Maria, thank you very much. I hope you'll join us again on the Jim Masters Show live on our YouTube channel. We love having you here as well. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope things are going well for you. And going to be getting my second vaccine soon. Very excited about that in just a couple of weeks. Got the first one this week, doing well, and getting the second one soon. So we're good and safe so we can get together with everybody and do all the stuff I do in my career and see family and all the things that we definitely want to do. Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. Love Celtic Woman, Chris B. My pleasure. We're all about inspiration, positivity, good times. Anything goes here on the show. Our guests come from all walks of life. And Jim, thank you to you, your love for your personal time together that you give to us. Love and appreciate you both. Happy magical spring equinox, Slancha. Love Jen and Ken. Thank you very much. I know you are Zen. Thank you very much as well. Love having you on the show. You can't wait for our lovely cruise that we're putting together. Absolutely. We'll keep you posted on all of that. And again, we thank you for joining us. Now, a couple of things that we do before we wrap up our show. And again, we will be back tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live with Sissy Wellman, our wonderful, legendary Hollywood actress, joining us here on the show. We're going to go eat and have some lunch, late lunch, early dinner. Don't forget to smile, everybody. We always say that on the show. Don't forget to share the lovity. That's really, really cool thing to do, an important thing to do. And don't forget to find your Zen place. Mine is with loving family and friends. That's the most important Zen place. And then music, tennis, cycling, writing, and the ocean. We live along the northeastern coast here in the United States, in the New York, New England area, and on the coast. Beautiful day here today. It's so sunny. It's beautiful here. Hope it's beautiful where you are. And the ocean to me is really important. I swim it, surf it, boogie board it, sail it, walk it, float in it. However I can get in and near that ocean, I have great respect for it, and it respects me, and I love the ocean, as you can see. And of course, all the wonderful things I've had an opportunity to do in my career in television, radio, stage, on air, on camera, behind the scenes. I truly love my work. do what you love what you do. Very blessed. I studied all of this in college. I've been doing it for a long time, and just love it. And all the people I've had an opportunity to work with and continue to work with. And I know Mairead loves her work as well. Again, you can join us on our Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on the Jim Masters Show Live. We toast all of you. Goodbyes are never easy on our show. We hate to say goodbyes, so we always say, see you later, or auf Wiedersehen, or ciao, cheers. We toast all of you. It's a very classy show we have here. Thanks, gang. You are the best. One more thing that we do. We say relax. Don't forget to love one another. Don't forget to be good to one another. The world needs more levity, doesn't it? We always have a good time with levity here on our show. Our show has a lot of levity with our levity viewers, the levity squad, and with all of you. So relax. Don't forget to breathe from the diaphragm. A full, deep breath is really important. And don't forget to love yourself. If you have a bad day and you're down in the dumps and you don't think, you're that hot, hey, let me tell you, you are important. Every single one of us is of great value. We're all very, very important. We all matter. We all have something to contribute in life. So don't let anybody get you down. And know that when you join us here on the Jim Masters Show Live, we always have a wonderful time and you're always welcome here. This is a fun place. It's a civil place. It's a cool place to be. And it's a real honor to have you here. Look how long my hair is. I forgot to show Mairead. She's never seen my hair this long. It's usually like that guy. We're almost there. We're almost there. The end of April, early May, it'll be a 1-year mark for me where I haven't had my hair cut. During this pandemic time, my hair has not been cut. So we were having to do a lot of different things. I've worn hats. They're pulling it back. Now it's in this thing just for now. And then sometimes I just let it loose and it all hangs down and it comes down to about here now. Longest I've ever had it in my life, but it's kind of cool. I've worn it on TV a couple of times and everybody seems to like it long, but it's going to be 1 year at the end of April, right around the time we have the 1-year anniversary of our show, the end of April, early May. We're going to do a special anniversary episode. Maybe I'll get it trimmed. I don't know. I kind of like it long, but it's the first time I've ever done it. I've never had it this long, where it's like that. But, and it's amazing because when you're sleeping, and we've talked about this with some of the guests on the show, when you're sleeping, I don't have that thing holding it back. So it's let loose and, blows in the wind and everything. But when you're sleeping, it gets in your face and you're having to go, try to clear your face. So if you lean forward when you're eating, sometimes it tries to curl around and it wants to go in your bowl of soup. And I'm like, get out of here. Come on. I'm trying to eat my soup. But hey, you know what? A lot of different things have happened during the course of this past year. And one of the beautiful things is connecting with all of you. Many of you I know, I've known you from my television, radio work. You've followed me here. Some of you have met in other places. Some of you are brand new to our show. Wherever you are originating from, it doesn't matter. We just want to say thank you for all of the support of our show, all the love for the Jim Masters Show Live, the tagging, the sharing, the links, the subscribing, following, and just stopping by and enjoying, whether it's live or it is on demand in the archives. We love all of you. And don't forget to relax. Everybody's welcome, as I said, regardless of your hair color or hair length or zip code or religious views, political views, income, height, weight, none of that matters. Everybody, gender, none of that matters. Everybody's welcome here. The door is always open here on the Jim Masters Show Live. So we love all of you and we say thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at a couple of last minute comments here on the show. We thank you so very much for joining us here on the program. And let's see if we can call up some of the last comments. I know, Willie, you don't like long hair. That's why the world is made for all of us. Some have long hair and look fantastic. Some have short hair. I go back and forth. My hair changes based on my project, on my mood, on the production I'm working on. And this year we just wanted to have fun and let it ride. So now it's been almost a year. So it's been like a challenge and I've been enjoying it. You got to enjoy life. Everybody relax, breathe, and enjoy your life. And just be you. I'm very humbled and very thankful, Jim. Gave me a second chance. Love everyone here. Happy magical spring equinox. You are very welcome. We love you back, Jennifer. We love you back. Carla, watching in Brazil, one of our regular Lovity viewers as well. Love also this part of Relax. Thanks for this show. See you later. We'll be there tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Thank you very much, Carla. We love that you watch in South America. I know you're always here. We love you, love you, love you. And Cynthia in Washington, D.C. Love you, Jim, and love it to see you this evening. Thank you very much. You as well, Cynthia. We love having you here. Jim, can we have another Jim host and Lovely's chat again? We will. We'll do that. We did that on Valentine's Day. But if you didn't see our Valentine's Day show, boy, was that epic. And we did it on St. Patrick's Day too. And we added in entertainment and food and more. But we'll do another host chat show too, where it's just you and me, all the Lovely viewers and me, your host, your trusty host here. Cheers coming from Willie. And good stuff. Good stuff. Juanita, you take care. We will be back, of course, live at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And again, I wish you all the best. Willie says, see you later, alligator. Love that. I love that. Cool stuff, gang. You're the best. You be well. You take care. If you're joining us later, wonderful. If you're not, you see it in the archives. Feel free to watch later. But wherever you are, we wish you nothing but the very best in your life, the best of health, blessing and joy. And hopefully we'll be here for you whenever you can catch us with great entertainment, light, love, levity, and our famous levity. Levity. Everybody loves that word. I just said it accidentally, and all of a sudden, levity came to be. Nice Irish hearts from Kathleen in New York City. Miss you, Kathleen. Big time. And I know hopefully we will be together soon in New York City, and we'll paint the town. We won't paint it red. We'll paint it green. Jennifer says, I love short and long hair on a man. Me love Ken has short hair. Ken with long hair. Yum. So you love your Ken, and that's what counts. You love your Ken. Gang, you're the best. We're going to wrap. We got to get ready for the next show, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, here on our YouTube channel. You be well. You take care. Thanks for joining us. We shall see you a little bit later on. One last comment coming in. Green for Ireland. Yes, Karen Campbell Green. And thanks for joining us. If you saw the episode with Mairead Nesbitt, it was fantastic. And we're going to eat those oat cake cookies that you sent. The maple cream cookies, they're gone. And the Heavenly Hunk peanut butter chocolate cookies, those were amazing, Karen. Thanks for sending those. Those are long gone. I mean, I just opened the box, 2 days ago, and they're all gone. All those are gone. We had the Rita's tea this morning with breakfast. Well, no, we didn't have breakfast. We just had the tea. I haven't eaten yet. It's so busy today. I haven't eaten a thing yet, so I got to do that. But we had the tea. It was terrific. And we're going to have the oat cake. I never had oat cake cookies before. I'm a cookie. I love cookies. Tesla Bella will tell you how much I love cookies. My mother, my family will tell you how much I love cookies. One of my favorite things. I like ice cream too, and I like pudding. But we're going to do a few. I won't say any more because once we talk about food with you guys, we go into 2 hours of food. So with that said, thank you again for the package with all those goodies in it. Karen, the tea was fantastic. That Rita's tea, amazing. Really, really amazing. Very delicious. I like coffees and teas, and it was really, really delicious. And thank you for that, Karen, there in Nova Scotia. All right, gang, we're going to wrap up. Got to have some food, get some energy in us, and get ready for our next show with the wonderful Cece Wellman, Hollywood legendary actress, joining us at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. One more time, thanks to Mairead for joining us. We love her. And hey, we love all of you here on the Jim Masters Show live. Gang, you take care. It's always a pleasure having you here. We shall see you. If you're watching this later in the archives, thanks for watching. We appreciate that. And one more comment from the wonderful, since we have an Irish theme on this particular episode with Mairead, here's some wonderful words from Sir James Galway.
Hello, Jim. I just want to tell you how much pleasure Jeannie and I got out of appearing on your show when it was possible to do that. I hope in the future we'll be able to do it again and take part in a great show.
Thank you very much, Sir James Galway. He was a guest on our show. You can see that episode. Lady Jean Galway, his lovely wife and brilliant flautist, was a guest on our show as well. You can see that episode in the archives. Gang, that's a wrap. One more comment here. Karen says, see you later. We sure shall. You're the best. Continue to spread the word and spread the love. Tell as many people as you know about our show. And the oatcakes are native to Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. Yes. It's going to give me a reason to come up, and then we'll have to stop and see our family that we have that founded and settled that mountain and that town in New Brunswick, Canada, the Kierstead side of the family. They founded and settled Kierstead Mountain and Kierstead Falls in New Brunswick. That's part of some of our family on my mother's side, which is very cool. And that is up in New Brunswick. We have a lot of relatives up there, and we're going to have those. Maybe I'll have an oat cake now with some more tea. All right, gang, you're the best. Love you all. We can chat for hours, but I'll be back. I shall return. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, gang. All right. You be well. You play amongst yourselves for a couple of hours, and then we'll be back to entertain you and inspire you and have a lot more fun together and levity on the Jim Masters Show Live. We'll catch you later, okay? Be well. Thanks for joining us in this episode. It was brilliant. It was epic. Thanks again. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.